guys, it is Marla here again with a room tour. So I had a lot of requests to do an updated room tour, and here it is. So this is the first room. I have two different rooms in which I keep my stuff. So this first one has Fallout, as you can see. I cannot show you everything at once, which is kind of a shame because the room is so small. Like, oh, this is Fallout. Yeah, we have a couple of games. The Elder Scrolls over here. Again, can't really show everything at once, but that's kind of what it looks like. Destiny on the back. Right there, I'm gonna show you a bit more later on. Alright, Destiny. We have the PC over here, we have Bloodborne, and we have a Dark Souls. I go back. We have a Dark Souls over here. So that's about it for the first room. I have all my Assassin's Creed, God of War, Borderlands, Darksiders, Bioshock stuff in the other room, which is gonna be in a part 2 video probably. I also have my consoles and my chair and my PC over here. So my PS3 is in here right now, but I do have a PS3. That's the TV, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna start with Fallout, then I'm gonna show you the Elder Scrolls, Destiny, and then Dark Souls and Bloodborne. I put timestamps in the description, so if you want to see only one part, you can skip to this part. I'm gonna start this up with maybe the games, I don't know. A couple of PS3 games here, and PS4. We have the plasma rifle over here, and as you can see, I don't have space for it, and that's why it's there. Yeah, kind of a shame, but yeah, we got the plasma rifle, and we're gonna start with Fallout. So that's the Fallout shelf. Over here is some lunchbox that I don't have space for, so they're just on top of the shelf right now. Here is a mega bubblehead by Gaming Heads. Got some more bubbleheads here. Fallout Anthology with a nuke, pretty nice. Fallout Big Box and Fallout Tactics Big Box. Fallout 4 Pip-Boy Edition, which is pretty nice. And we have the helmet from the Fallout 76 Collector's Edition. I do have the rest of the Collector's Edition as well, but as you can see, I don't have space to display it right now. So I'm displaying only the helmet, which is pretty sweet actually. So here is the power armor shelf. Power armors are kind of my favorite thing to collect from Fallout, because they're just badass. So we have the T45 by Gaming Heads, which is really nice. It's pretty big actually, as you can see, and it's pretty well detailed. I think they still have a couple of these available, so if you're a Fallout collector, I can recommend you getting this. It's pretty expensive though. It's pretty well done. I've made an unboxing for this and for actually a lot of things that you see in this collection, so if you're interested in something, go check out the channel and watch the unboxing video. Here we have the power armors by 3-0. We have the T51 and T45 and T60. And also have the Chronicle Collectibles Modern Icons here and here. And the weapons. Pretty nice. Very sweet. And these are pretty well made as well. Also pretty expensive, but I believe they're even more overpriced now since they're sold out. Yeah, I think they're worth it. So here we have a bunch of stuff So, we have the meat plush, Fallout 76 collector's edition guide, or platinum edition guide, something like that it was called. Don't remember exactly. Fallout 4 limited edition art book, really nice. Fallout New Vegas collector's edition for PS3. Some stuff. And Mega Merge figures. I'm trying to get only the power armors, because again, power armors are badass. And these are pretty small. I think they're to size with the diecast cars. I'd say, yeah, I'd say they're pretty much to scale. We have this statue over here, Volgear statue on a Deathglare head. This is a custom statue. I believe it. What's the name? Sheen Guide Studio. Who made this? He's making custom statues, and it's really cool. I really like it. It was kind of expensive, but it's all handmade and hand painted, and yeah, it's actually really nice. Really like the blood on the head, like that. Looks kind of creepy. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. Came with a certificate and signed print over here, so it's really nice. You got some bobbleheads in the back, snapback hat, diecast cars by the Wand Company. So we had the blue and the red Vision Flea, and you can open up, you know, this thing here and look inside, and it's really nice and all. And this as well, and it lights up, not right now, but it lights up. And also the Pick You Up truck. This is the Red Rocket version that I just got from someone in the Fallout Collectors group who got one for me, so it's very nice. So again, you can open up the engine and, you know, look inside and things. It's actually really nice. Kind of hard to show, but yeah, pretty nice. And we have the, again, modern icons here. So we have the Coca-Cola Girl, which is really nice, and the Volgear. So that's kind of it for the fall collection. With again the plasma rifle. So that's it. Pretty nice. And we're gonna move on to the Elder Scrolls over here, which I cannot show all at once, but that is kind of what it looks like. And it's mostly gaming head statues. So let's start with the top. We got the big box for pretty much all the games over here, which were pretty hard to get, especially the Morrowind Collector's Edition. Now, I don't have the little figurine that came with it. It was missing, and that's how I got this at a cheaper price. Because otherwise, it's in really good condition, but it's missing the figurine. I have the Skyrim Collector's Edition. I have the rest of it, but again, no space, so I'm displaying only the Alduin statue right now, which is really nice. And that's what it looks like. And here we have the Dragonborns. A lot of Dragonborns. So can I show everything like that? Oh, I'm trying to back up. I guess you can see like that. So we have the Dragonborn bust, life-size bust by Gaming Heads, which is pretty cool. We have the Talos Shrine. This is the exclusive version. It's a limited edition of 300, I believe. We have the modern icons, female Dragonborn, and Gaming Heads, regular Dragonborn. We have some cards here. I don't really know. Promotional cards, I guess, for the Elder Scrolls Legends. Here we have the Skyrim Atmospheres video record, which I never listened to. It's still brand new. Morrowind. I'm not what's that called? It's like a sort of big box edition, but not really. Small Dragonborn helmet. This is the Skyrim lore books in a way. I guess I could call that lore books. And it's really nice. And goddamn, I don't have space. So, Skyrim soundtrack, and this one is signed by Jeremy Soule, which is pretty nice. Skyrim Special Edition. This is the Dragonborn bundle with little helmet and steelbook, and some more big box for Tribunal and Blood Moon for Morrowind expansion, basically. And the Shrine of Gianos by Gaming Heads. This is the regular. So that's it for this shelf. Here we have more Gaming Head statues. Oh, I could turn on the Daedric armor. Alright. So, we have Azura. We have the glass armor. We have Nightingale. Daedric armor, or just Daedric warrior. And we have the Shrine of Malakat. In the back we have Skyrim guides, basically. And the Skyrim Ultimate Box Set of Vinery Chords. This is the second release, I believe, that they made not long ago. Is the Emerald Circlet version, something like that. I don't remember the name exactly. And I wish I could open these up at some point and listen to them, but right now I don't have a vinyl record player, so I'm just collecting them while I can, and we'll see later on. So this was the statues. They're actually pretty cool. Statues by Gaming Heads. If you're for Elder Scrolls collector, god damn the lighting. Okay, if you're an Elder Scrolls collector, I think you kind of have to buy these because they're pretty cool. I have the glass armor here, and I really like this one. Yeah, it's really nice. Nightingale, also really nice. Daedric armor, also sweet. And Malakat Shrine of Malakat, which I got not long ago. And finally we got my Elder Scrolls Online shelf here with the boxes for the collector's edition over here, because I don't have space again. So we have this is what it looks like. We have the statues from the collector's edition over here, and over here. And we have the statues by Gaming Heads. So the heroes of Tamriel that were in the trailers. The Breton, the Nord, and the High Elf. And these are also pretty nice. Statues by Gaming Heads, pretty well detailed. Can I show you it closer? Yeah. Pretty nice. Well painted. I think these ones are pretty well made. Did do an unboxing for these as well, if you want to check it out. And the High Elf over here. Really sweet as well. We also have a bunch of other stuff in the background. We have the guide. I don't remember the name. Hero's Guide to Tamriel, something like that. I don't remember the exact name. I believe it was a limited edition of 10,000 or something. And it's really nice to have. We have the press kit behind here. Press kit. A couple of kind of I'm gonna show you. Please get out. These. I believe they were like promotional for E3 or something like that. So I got a couple of these, and here is again some lore books in the back here. Kind of really hard to show. But yeah, pretty sweet as well. So let's put that back there. So that is it for the Elder Scrolls. And the Elder Scrolls, one of my favorite franchises that I've played the most. Really love it, and it's really nice to have an Elder Scrolls collection, I think. Next up is gonna be Destiny, and then Dark Souls. So, okay, we have my chair here. That's taking a hell lot of space. Table. And Destiny. So, I know not all of you guys like the game. I know a lot of you guys hate the game and hate what Bungie has done with it. And I personally like it. And it's not a game I'd play for 1,000 hours like some people do. But I still played quite a bit in it. Goddamn, it's hard to show stuff. So yeah, that's my Destiny collection. Quickly. So on top we have the ghosts. Vanilla ghosts. So these are not very high quality, but I believe they're only $15 each. And it's kind of cool to have them. Yeah. As you can see, not super high quality. And that's what it looks like. But they're pretty cool. And they're cheap. So here we have some McFarlane figures. We have Zavala, Ikora, and Kate 6, and a Titan. In the back we have some books. We have the Destiny 1 guide and art book. And since I don't have space to display these, they're just kind of being there and doing nothing. Here we have the life-size Gallagher by McFarlane, which is really nice. I've made an unboxing for this as well. It's not a high quality replica, it's more like a toy, but it's cool to have it on display. The stand is, I made it with wood, and I had some people asking me, where do you get this stand? I made it, and it fits the Gallagher perfectly. So, Destiny poster collection, some more ghosts. This one is the Alexa Ghost, I believe, which I got for really cheap. I guess people weren't really buying these. And the collector's edition, Destiny 1 collector's edition with the ghost, which is pretty nice. And here is the Kate 6 Ghost, again, and the Modern Icons Kate 6, which is pretty sweet. Also have the rest of the McFarlane figures. So I do have pretty much all of them. I believe the only one I'm missing is the Gunslinger Kate 6, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it, because this is the same thing than the other one here. But it is Gunslinger Super. Here we have my favorite part of the Destiny collection. These are the 3A figurines, 1/6 scale figurines. And I do have all of them. I didn't plan on getting all of them at first, but I ended up getting one more and one more and one more, and finally got all of them. And it's really cool. Their 3 is going to be releasing new figures for Destiny 2, and these look pretty cool as well. So if you want to show quickly, we have the Titan here, Black Titan. We have the Hunters. We have the Warlocks, and we have the Red Titan. Now in the back, I do have their weapons on display, the weapons that came with these, as you can see. You cannot see them anymore because no more space, pretty obvious at this point. But yeah, basically bought these stands to display the weapons, you can't even see them. Yeah, that's cool. So that's it. And finally, we have the collector's editions over here. Alright, move this. Okay. So we have Destiny 1 and Destiny The Taken King limited editions. We also have the Destiny 2 collector's edition, which I got for really cheap. I believe it was $70 or something, brand new with the game and DLC. So I kind of jumped on it. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I wouldn't pay like $200 for this. I believe it's a All Thrones bag that's in the collector's edition, and I don't have space to display it, so it just stays like that in the box. But yeah, it's kind of cool if you can get it for cheap. And here we have some stuff. So these are just notebooks, and the Moments of Triumph t-shirt. So This was like a limited event at the end of, was it season 3? Don't remember exactly. And you had to do some triumphs and then get a code to be able to buy the t-shirt. And you could put your game tag on it. So again, the box of the Alexa Ghost. We have a bunch of Kate 6 here. This came with the limited edition when you pre-ordered from GameStop and Heavy Games. This is a Loot Crate Kate 6, which is almost the same. And here we have the Kate 6, another Kate 6. We have Ikara. So we have the Shax figure by McFarlane. Lunchbox. Saturday by McFarlane as well. And some more little figurines over here. So we have Bloodborne here. And here. We have the gecko statues. The 2 hunters and the doll. Also have the Hunter's Arsenal. So these are all the weapons that are out up to now. And they're pretty cool. I do like the gecko statues. They're not taking too much space and they're pretty well made. Yeah, some people don't like that they're made from PVC. But it's not much of a big deal, to be honest. And we have Lady Maya by Prime 1 Studio over here. She is really nice. This is the first version, and it's the exclusive version with the goblet, the cup, call it whatever you want to call it. And yeah, she's really nice. She's pretty well painted. I did an unboxing for this as well if you want to check it out. Here we have the diorama from the PlayStation Gear store. I believe there's only 1,000 of these. Figma with the messenger. And Bloodborne comics, all the Bloodborne comics here. So over here is just the Bloodborne Nightmare Edition. Here and here. With the stuff inside not on display right now. But I'm thinking of putting everything on display at some point. Not right now because I'm gonna move soon, but yeah. So we also have the Bloodborne limited edition, Japanese limited editions. And the collector's edition for PS4, the North American, I believe, collector's edition. We have the card game, and we have the Tataku Hunter over here. So, that is it for Bloodborne. Now, we have Dark Souls. I'm gonna start from the top, you've seen that already. So, Dark Souls, board game. I'm not doing much of anything with it right now, it's just staying there. I have the Amiibo, so there. And Tataku Artorias, which are pretty sweet. In the back is the art books and the guides, as you can see in the back. And here we have the Banpresto Artorias, Black Knight, Farm Knight, and we have the Artorias, Big Head Artorias, basically my first 4 figures. This is the exclusive. So, over here is the big statues. So we have Sif, Solaire, and Artorias. So I'm gonna start by showing you Sif. This is the exclusive version. It comes with the art print and the sword and the ring. And Solaire here, praising the sun. Which is pretty nice. I'm not having any issues with it right now. I know some people have the issue with the legs, the pegs in the legs breaking, but for me it's not a problem for now at least. And we have Artorias, which is my favorite, I think, up to now statue from first 4, and yeah, he's really nice. He's really well made. and he's super well detailed and all. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. And in the back we have the Dark Souls Vineyard Trilogy, as well as Sunlight Emblem, Bronze Emblem, and a little comic with Artorias on it. So that is it. We also have the Summon Sang by Gecko. Yeah. And here is even more stuff. There's so much Dark Souls stuff. We have the Dark Souls 2 Collector's Edition, the Farham Knight over here. Also have the rest of it, but it's packed because no space again. A Scar by Gecko, really nice. Soul of Cinder by Gecko, again, also pretty nice. Sigmare, or Sigward, they both look the same, so you can't really tell, by Gecko, again. Also pretty sweet. As well as the Dark Souls 3 Collector's Edition, and we have the Dark Souls Trilogy with the Steelbook here as well. In the back, you can see the Dark Souls Japanese limited editions for Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. Also have the Steelbook. Ugh, so much glare. Dark Souls Steelbook, ZV exclusive Steelbook, and Dark Souls 2 Black Armor Edition. A little crystal lizard here that came with a scar Vastava. We have some Venari cords again. Dark Souls 1 limited edition. Dark Souls 2 Japanese collector's edition in the back with the weapons. These are actually pretty sweet. And it comes in a nice fancy box. And oh, another Black Armor edition there with the little plate. This was the European exclusive little plate. And we have Demon Souls Deluxe Edition and Demon Souls Black Phantom Edition here. So that was this shelf with lots of stuff. And finally, we have the Dark Souls Trilogy Box Japanese Collector's Edition. Right now I'm displaying only the diorama because of space issues again. And we have those Loot Crate pins and something called Dark Souls TRPG. It's like a game, but I've never actually tried it. I believe it's like $3. So, and Dark Souls Into the Light comic over here. Like, it's a promotional comic for the Dark Souls 2 release, and it's signed. So it's pretty cool. As well as, god damn, it's so white. I don't see anything. Dark Souls. Anyways, Dark Souls, the Beret of Andalus Artist Edition. This is for the Dark Souls comics. And no, we also have a complete collection of Dark Souls comics here. So we do have these paperback versions. I believe I'm missing a couple of these. I kind of gave up a bit on buying these, but these are a couple of the paperback versions. So this one is signed. Is it on the back? No, it's not. Anyways, this one is signed. And here we have all the Dark Souls comics. There's a lot of these. I believe there's like 60 covers or so. There's a huge bunch of these. And again, I've made a list on the Collector's Edition forum if you want to see all the covers that were made and get yourself a collection. It's basically a guide if you want to collect these. Now, it's a little late to get these because there's a bunch of these that are going to be really hard to get at this point. But yeah, it's pretty nice. So that's it for now for this room tour. I hope you enjoyed. It's really hard to show everything at once, as you can see, but I think you have an idea of what it looks like. It's kind of really small room. But yeah, this is the first room So I'm gonna show you the second room soon with Assassin's Creed, Bioshock, and God of War. And I hope you enjoyed.